Hello and welcome back to another episode of realMyst Masterpiece Edition. Back here in the Stone Ship Age, where we managed to get into the lighthouse. We charged the battery thing up there. We went down into this, but that didn't really do much. But now, what did we do last? Oh yeah, we went down here and found like a secret passage that led to like an underwater thingy. And now I don't know what we need to do next. But I think I want to check the ship again. I'm very uncertain. I didn't really understand what we did, is the thing. And it's still very, very dark down here. As in pitch black, really. But there was... maybe it was one of those places and we turned it off. I'm not sure what we did. It has to be something like that, right? Maybe... maybe let's investigate that once more. Right, we can't. Are they both flooded then? I guess they are, right? Yes. Okay. There's still some things that don't really add up for me here. The telescope being one of the things that doesn't make sense. And then how things are really connected here. It's just not really apparent to me yet. Also, I don't even know where that entrance was now. I feel like it was maybe here. Yeah, there it is. But it's not visible now. It's like we turned it off or something. I don't know. And then it's other path, but... wait, so if this is... okay. I feel like maybe this is related to... the telescope thing. We need to look in a certain direction and then probably click the light bulb according to like that position or something. That would make sense, right? Oh, so actually let's check. Is the light bulb, not the light bulb, the battery, did we like use that power up? Maybe we did, who knows? I don't. Yeah, it's not charged anymore. So that's the first step here. It's charging the battery and then I need to pick the right light bulb. But how do I know which one to pick? I'm not very sure at all how to figure out that part. Is it just where the lighthouse is? Because that was 185, right? Oh no, 135. 185 was the ship. And then is 0 just north? Do I always start at 60? I guess I do. Is that significant maybe? But I feel like that's the only thing that stands out. So 135. Right. Let's just see. Yeah, so down we go. I guess the other path would have been faster. Because it's closer there. Where was it now? Here? Yeah, here. Now it's on again because the thing is charged. Right. Oh, that makes sense. So if this is north, then this is 180. That would be... How many are there? Is it in steps of 5? I guess it is, right? So that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Is that a quarter though? It doesn't seem to be lined up right. 50, 55. No, it has to be in 10 steps. I'm stupid because that's 90. It has to be 90 degrees. I'm dumb. Disregard. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. But then that would be half, and that's not half. So this is where does it start then? How many are there? Then maybe I don't understand this then. Because then there's no 135. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's 60. That's where I start. No. I don't understand it. To be honest, I don't know. I'm missing something, I'm not making a connection here. There are too many to just try it, so we have to figure it out. But it doesn't feel like it's lined up right. That's what's bothering me the most. Like where's 0? Because in the book it said they were like shining the light towards the coast so that the new people could come and find them. But I don't know where the coast is. Like, how do I figure that out? What was the third lever for? Third lever was for this, right? Yeah. But there's nothing down there that helps us now. And I can't go down here now, can I? No. So it has to be... doesn't have any bearing on it. It can't. So that has to mean that I don't understand the telescope hint. Or clue. Or whatever you want to call it. Or a part of a puzzle here. This does not make sense to me. Actually, I need to definitely shut off this, because I think that shows up. Ah, maybe not. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 310, 30, 40, 50, yeah, and then 60 is 0. But what am I looking for? Does this weird shine in the middle? It makes it hard to see. Like, what's this? Is this something? I can't tell. Is this just a rock? It's probably just a rock. But then what am I supposed to aim at? I don't understand. And then also it doesn't seem lined up right. The light bulbs don't seem to be lined up right. Or maybe they are in the 5 spots, not in the 10 spots. Maybe that's why it didn't look right. Let's look again. I mean, there's nothing else I can do anyway. Actually, where's the way in here? Is it not close? I thought it was very close here. There it is. It's not significantly close, at least. And there's nothing here, right? It's just a long, empty hallway. And the symbols on the doors are just like squares. I don't think that means anything. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So it's 32 of them. 32. Why 32 for 360 degrees? That doesn't make sense now, does it? I don't know what this means. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to represent. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't understand it. I can't really look outside here either. I mean, there's something here. It's like weirdly bubbling. I can't like look up or out the windows here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that would be half. And that's the other half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. I don't know which one to pick. I have no... So this is 180. This is 90 degrees, right? So that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Wait, no, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is this in 8? That doesn't make sense. Why is that a thing? Does it make sense? Oh man, this is confusing me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that would be 180 degrees. That would be 90 degrees. That would be 135. Alright, so it's just really just that. It's just is weird for some reason. Sure, we'll take it. I overthought this a lot, I guess. It's fine. It's all good. I don't know why this didn't make sense to me. It's very easy, a very easy puzzle. It's just that the design makes no sense the way it is. For some reason that just really bothered me. I guess it had to be, I don't know. Let's just ignore it. It's good. I figured it out. It's all good. I feel a little bit stupid, but only a tiny little bit, so it's fine. So what now? Now we go in the bottom of the ship? Has to be that, right? Because there hasn't been anything there yet. There has to be something there now. The book on the table, namely, so we can get out of here. Out of the stone ship age. Never to be seen again. Yes, there's light now. But no book. No, there's a book. Guess we could not have done this without the light here or something. No, it makes sense. It's like Myst. It doesn't have to be logical. Stone ship age done. Back to the island. Back to the island we go. So we've done the one in the tree, right? And now we've done the ship. Oh, we need to return the page, right?
You've returned. You wouldn't return. The pages rescue me. I'm Akinar. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. An egotistical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages. The red ones. Don't bring the red ones. I implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must leave. I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Pages, please.
Alright, a few things I'm wondering about now. One, the page disappears if I pick up the second one. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Because I could bring them both, their pages from each age. I want to know if they are back there now. If I go back into the stone ship age, will the red page be there? We might have to go back and grab extra pages then to get them all. Also, both of them are not very trustworthy in my opinion. This guy definitely seems a little bit unhinged, Akinar. But Cirrus is not much better. Cirrus just seems more cunning in a way. Manipulative. I don't trust him either. I don't trust anyone here. You're crazy. So we've done Chandlerwood and the stone ship. The next age is this one, which is the music one. Yeah. Should we read this book? We should. It has been a while since I've heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly, I think. For some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived, but how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. I've read all of this before, but it wasn't on camera, right? I hope it wasn't. Otherwise, you'll just listen to it again, I guess. I forgot. I mean, there was one part of an episode where I read this book thinking it was about this island very early on, but I don't think that made it to YouTube. I hope it didn't. Whatever, moving on. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I'm standing, I can see green fields below, along few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I'm standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking, and yet that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. The night has come, the horizon still grows red long past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again, the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence, more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic bars of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land, with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, or I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly the ground began to crack and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. A diagram here. Correct heat. Good plan. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Ceres and Akanar, and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials, however it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally. I'm all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. I began today on the bridge and Ordo, maybe? That's it. Our magnetic idea will work well, and I have decided to 3 meters is not enough support for the beams, although amazingly strong. That's a rocket. One of my most prized inventions. I'm extremely could never have imagined it to come together quite as I doubt. It's a good quote. And possibly work with 14 instead of 8. Completely fatigued, I'm so happy to have completed tomorrow. And enough for the nonsensical stuff. I'm leaving today in order to bring back Ceres and Akanar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shell crust, but the tremors have become few. I've just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I've copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. And this, I already have copied that somewhere. Right here. Because I'm bad at reading music. Also, I don't play the piano, so I just, yeah. I could have figured it out probably, because I'm not completely useless, but I have not read any like musical sheets or anything in a while, so I didn't want to try, so I just copied that over. The thing we need to do is probably like tune this thing or whatever. Oh yeah, we need to tune this machine to the notes that we have written down, which are this, then this, then, well, not in that order, that's the 5th one, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. So the real order is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what we need to do on this over here too, which I can't do because I don't. I don't know what I'm even doing here. But basically that's the shape. We just need to fine tune it. But I will do that next time. I'll monkey around with this. And I will see you all then. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.